Hi everyone, welcome back to today's session. Today we'll be doing another poem of class 10 and that is the ball poem. The ball poem is actually a very interesting poem that talks about the fact how a young child accepts the true reality of life. What is the true reality of life? The true reality of life is that whatever we have in life, one day or the other, we have to lose it. We have to accept the hard fact that what we have today, we might not have it tomorrow or the very next day. So let's begin with today's poem, and that is the ball poem. What is the boy now who has lost his ball? What he is to do? I saw it go merrily bouncing down the street, and then merrily over there it is in the water. So the first few lines of the poem tell us that there is a very small young boy, okay? And this boy is playing with his ball. As soon as, he's playing with his ball, suddenly his ball flips over and it goes down the street. The boy, his favorite possession, his ball, is going away from him. The boy immediately starts running towards the direction of the ball. And what he does see finally? He sees finally that the ball has actually gone into the water. It is in the water. Now that boy is making all the efforts, all the attempts to retrieve that ball. But he is not able to find that ball. No use to say, oh, there are other balls. And ultimate shaking grief fixes the boy as he stands rigid, trembling, staring down all his young days into the harbor where his ball went. So the next thing the poet is trying to say is that the boy has a lot of balls, but sometimes there is a certain possession, there is a certain object that is always very important to you, important than the other things in your life. And for that young boy, that ball was important. That ball was irreplaceable. So let's take an example. Our parents. Our parents are very important in our life. Yes, we will find people who will love us, who will care about us. But can they ever be replaced by our parents? No. What is the possession of our parents in our life? No one can take over that possession, that position. So for that young boy, that ball is important. That ball is his important object. And no other ball, no other thing can replace the memories of that ball. I still remember my Barbie doll. When I was young, I had a really beautiful Barbie and I used to play with that Barbie doll. No other doll, no other thing in the life was as important to me as my Barbie doll. Sleeping with it, holding it tight, eating with it, it was just a part of my life. In the same way, that ball was indeed very important to that small young boy. All his young days into the harbor where his ball went, I would not intrude on him. A dime another ball is worthless. The poet now feels that, the boy is very sad. Why is the boy sad? He has lost his ball. The poet says that I can buy him another ball. The money is not important here. The fact that is important is, can that new ball replace the memories of the previous ball that the ball had? All the new balls, all the new things are irreplaceable. I mean, the ball that was with the boy right from his very beginning, that was the most important object for him. And no other ball, no other thing can replace it. So, the young boy getting a new ball, it's gonna make no impact or no change in his life. He's still going to be the same. His senses first responsibility in a world of possessions. People will take. Balls will be lost always. Little boy. And no one buys a ball black. Money is external. He is learning well behind his desperate eyes. The poet says that, yes, I have money and I can buy a new ball for this boy so that the boy does not cry. He is not sad. But will the boy understand a new important truth of life? An important aspect of life is also losing something. What we have today, our friends, our family, our loved ones, they are not always with us. Yes, we do love them. Yes, we want their support, we want their company. But do you think your parents will always be there for you? Do you think your friends will always be there for you? It's a hard fact of life, I know that, but it is the only fact. Life and death are two parts of the same coin. What we have today, we might lose it in the future. So this was an important stepping stone for the boy to realize that what we have today, we might lose it tomorrow. Yes, the boy can get a new ball, but will he understand the important fact of losing something? A child cries and we immediately tend to him. Do you want a chocolate? Do you want a lollipop? But can we always give a child what he wants? No. A child must become an adult at some point of time. And at that point of time, he needs to understand that accepting or losing something is a part of life. Life and death are two sides of the same coin. So you need to understand all these important factors and aspects of life. The epistemology of loss. Here the word, the epistemology of loss is very important. A child, even if he is very small, he needs to understand the important aspects of life. And loss, understanding losing something is an important aspect. Because if you do not understand this concept of losing something, you will not understand the important meaning of life. You know, have you been to a hospital? You see that the lifeline of humans is never straight. It's always up and down, up and down. Yes, we will have our glorious moments in life, but there are moments when we are going to lose somebody close to us. We are going to lose an object or a thing that is close to us. And that is what life is. It's never going to be always gain for you. Remember, no pain, no gain. So if you want to understand the true meaning of life, you also have to understand the meaning of loss and a new beginning. Knowing what every man must one day know, and know how many days how to stand up. So this poem very beautifully tells us that failure and success, loss and gain, they're all same sides of the same coin. If we are achieving something really good in life today, we might not be doing that good in another part. But after every moment of sadness, there is a moment of happiness. So we should always learn to stand up. We should always learn to accept our problems. Yes, our parents are going to help us, our loved ones are going to help us, but it is us against the world. We have to understand that if we fall today, we will have to rise up again. The child has lost his ball today, but there are moments when he is going to have another ball and he is going to create another memories. But the knowledge of loss is very important, and that is what the poet is trying to tell us through the entire poem. You have to understand that loss is a part of life, failure is a part of life, but we need to accept all these important facts in order to have a particular direction in life, in order to live our life happily. Thank you. This is it for today. We'll meet another next time.